Hey everybody, what's up? I'm back at you with another video reshoot review. As I've said in a few of my old videos, I am reshooting some of my old videos. If any of my old videos you think need reshooting without having to take the video down, drop me a comment. I'm more than welcome to requests. Might not be able to fulfill it because, with time and, of course, money, but, I can definitely try my best. But, this time I'm going to reshoot my review of this bad boy right here, the 2009 USS Enterprise NCC 1701 model. Not A, not B, not C, D, or E. The original. The only Enterprise to appear in the 2009 Star Trek movie. There was, of course, the USS, I think it was called the Kelvin, I think. There was that. There was a couple of the primary ships were that, the Narada, and of course, if you've seen the movie, the Jellyfish, which was older Spock's ship. This was released as a toy, ship for the kids. Most kids, when they get these things, they never really see these as a model. They find more as a play toy. But for us collectors out there, Playmates still continues to do these nice stands. But, let me just pull the ship off here. The only real complaint I had with this stand, from first encounter with it, is the ball socket. I don't really like the idea of the ball socket. I mean, for all those out there who like to pose the ships in a variety of poses, like you can pose it flying up, you can pose it flying side to side. I like it, like it's going just, like a straight model. So that's kind of a complaint, but I'm not going to complain, much. Let me just put the camera up on something. Maybe you can see this better. That's not going to work. I'm trying to put it on something. But, let's just raise the camera. Nah. I know. I'll just take my soda can that's empty out of my can cooler and rest it on this. Is it gonna fit? Will it? Will it? I don't think it is, but nah. Anyway, for a size comparison, let me just put it like that. Oh, here it is. Here it is next to the, Target exclusive Star Trek Enterprise DVD case. How is this a case? Well, that's how. You can't put figures in there, but they tend to be really tiny. But you can tell this thing's just tinier, and this is what I was mentioning, where it's posed one way. One thing I really like about the stand is that it's modeled after the Starfleet emblem, which I will. There you go. See it there? Talk about the detail on this thing. It's very nice. I love the design of the ship. The original Enterprise was always one of my favorite ships from Star Trek. I loved it to pieces when I saw it in the theater. I thought it was a huge masterpiece. It does have Enterprise written in a lot of places, and NCC 1701. It's got it written on the front of the ship. Duh. It's got it here along the bottom. It's got it here written on the warp nacelles, right there, if you can see it. Over there. And on the very back of the ship's ass. Not sure if it's going to come up, but it does in fact say NCC 1701. And that's not, I thought it said Star Trek, USS Enterprise somewhere on this thing. Just look. I always thought that said USS Enterprise. But, anyway, I always thought that the, Enterprise was my favorite vessel. It does have lights and sounds. There's a switch under here. It does have quite a lot if you place it lights up. The button right here, I don't think it lights up, but I think it did. They make it sound a lot different than it did in the commercials. In the commercials, it would make some weird sounds. This would light up in blue, and these would light up in yellow. But that was just probably like a prototype. And when you're making it light up, the front of the warp nacelles light up. The deflector dish lights up. The bottom of the ship lights up. A few things on here light up. The back of the warp nacelles light up. These pointed on the bottom here and along the inner sides, I think. And on 2 sounds, that red thing in the back will light up. I'll quickly turn it around on those sounds. And I'll try to put it so you can see all the lights. But let's go with the sounds.
Captain, engineering report's ready for launch.
Alright. That is, I think, a movie accurate sound, I'm pretty sure.
Maneuvering thrusters, Mr. Suman. Arm phases, fire everything we got.
And those are the actual voices of Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, who do play Kirk and Spock in Star Trek. You might know Zachary Quinto. If you've seen Heroes, he played Sylar, who I do not remember because I wasn't a Heroes fan. But, that's all the sounds and the lights. This thing is definitely quite the collector's item, if you can find it. Not a lot of us Trekkies are a big fan of the Star Trek 2009 movie. A lot of us say it's just like Star Trek 11, we fucked up the original version. Pardon my French. But, that's what they're saying. I'm not saying it, but, a lot of people, the main reason they just buy the movie is just for this model. The main reason they buy the model, but they don't really like the movie. I like the movie. That was the kind of thing that got me into Star Trek. Started getting me watching it. I saw some of the Next Generation on WGN, which is my favorite Star Trek series. I bought this for $30 at Target. I think if you're gonna find it, it might be on discount somewhere for like about $15, but I'm not 100% sure. If you love the Star Trek movie and if you like all the Star Trek ships, you must pick this up. It is a must-have. I guess that's really about it. Later, guys. I'm out of here. Go to BigBadToyStore.com and remember, live long and prosper.